Today on Shelter, Food, and Beer, we're going to be doing some beef chuck short ribs, bone in. It takes a little time. We're going to start off by braising them, slow cooking them, add in all the vegetables and seasoning, and, of course, beer. Using a Dutch oven, cooking pan. Add some olive oil. I take these and just lightly flour them. We put salt and pepper into the flour. We're just going to brown these up real quick. First thing that's going in to the pot is some red onion. We're also going to put some garlic in it. And I'm just going to pound it flat, slice it up like that. You see the ribs are all nice and brown. I'm just going to throw the onions right in there with them and let them cook down. I'll put a couple tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Add some flavor. Okay, the onions are all nice and caramelized and the meat's been browned. So I'm going to deglaze the pan using a dark beer. I'm using a craft beer, a porter. Pour it into the pot. Use a whole beer, and then we're also going to put a mixture of water in there with it. I'm going to add one beef bouillon cube in here. Gives it a better depth of flavor. You don't want to put too much in there. You're able to control the salt yourself. And then I will add water into that until it covers. Turn it up, bring it to a boil, let everything mix in, taste it for salt, put your lid on, turn it down and let it simmer for approximately an hour. The secret ingredient to the recipe today is the dark beer. But the secret in my kitchen always is the lady behind me. The meat's been simmering for an hour and a half, and so now it's time to put in the vegetables. I'm going to stir this in, cover it up. The secret to a good stew is, like my wife says, let it stew. My stew has been stewing for about 3 hours. I'm going to remove some of the liquid and put it into a little bowl. I will whisk in some flour. Whisk it up really good, see it gets thick. And you want to get rid of the flour. Then I will just add that back into the stew. Cover it up. Turn the heat from the low simmer up a little bit. In about 10-15 minutes should be ready. Oh, look at that. That is perfection. Parmesan cheese on top for salt. Well, it'll take you 3.5, maybe 4 hours to prepare a dish like this. It's worth the time. Enjoy your day off. Drink a little beer.